You know that feeling when you're scrolling through your phone, maybe it's late at night and it feels like you're just drinking from a fire hose of bad news? Oh, it's loud, it's chaotic, and honestly, it's exhausting.
Oh, absolutely. It's the modern condition. We call it doom scrolling for a reason. It's like we're on a treadmill set to the highest speed, but we aren't actually going anywhere. We're just sweating out anxiety.
Exactly, and that's why we are introducing your concept for your new YouTube channel today. In Da Huddle really caught my attention. It's not just as another channel, but as a necessary counterculture to that noise. But I wanted to start with the name itself. Why In Da Huddle? And it's a sports metaphor, obviously, but do you think it holds up in real life?
If you know me, you know I'm forever connected to sports metaphors among a few others. I think it's actually the perfect metaphor for what's missing in our daily grind. Think about what a huddle actually is in basketball. It isn't halftime, it isn't sitting on the bench. It's a very specific, brief moment of chaos control. Time might be running out, the pressure is high, but the team comes together to get on the same page so they can go out and win the game.
Right? It's about alignment and utilizing your strengths.
Precisely. It's a strategic pause. And that's what I'm suggesting. I'm saying, look, life is moving fast. You can't stop the game, but you can and must take a moment to regroup. If you don't huddle, you're just running random plays, or maybe no plays at all. And that's how you lose.
That's a great way to put it. Running random plays. I feel like a lot of people are doing that with their careers or even their relationships. And say just reacting, never planning. But here's the thing, social media is full of gurus telling us how to live. What makes this specific approach different? Matt, when we discussed this earlier, you mentioned real talk and faith-filled perspective.
It's the combination of brevity and depth that stands out to me. The premise is these short 3 to 10 minute podcasts. It respects the audience's time constraints but refuses to be shallow. I'm talking about funny childhood stories with serious, even controversial topics.
The controversial part is interesting.
It's what I call real talk. It requires confronting the messy stuff. If you're talking about how we live, love, worship, and work, you have to touch on the friction points.
Now, I want to pivot to the faith aspect you mentioned. It explicitly talks about the relationship with God and keeping the faith. In a secular digital landscape, does that narrow the audience or does it deepen the connection?
I think it deepens the anchor. Whether you're religious or not, the concept of faith here is about operating with a belief system that's bigger than your immediate circumstances. It's about the long game. We will talk about things like legacy and the people who come after you.
I'm not sure that legacy piece is something we think about much these days. It turns the huddle from a self-help tactic into a generational strategy. It's not just how do I get through today, but how does my play today affect the team tomorrow?
Exactly. And that brings us back to the structure. You enter the huddle to get the play, but the huddle is useless if you don't break it and go back out and execute the play and regain momentum in the game of life. The tagline where inspiration meets action is critical. There's a danger in the self-help world where people get addicted to the advice but never do the work.
It's the difference between watching film and playing the game.
Right? And notice the inclusivity in the invite. Family, friends, and even onlookers. I'm acknowledging the skeptics, the people just scrolling by. It's an open invitation to stop being a spectator in your own life.
It's almost like you are carving out a digital sanctuary, a quiet corner in a loud room. But it makes me wonder, can a 5 to 10 minute video really change a mindset? Is that enough time to counteract the hours of negativity we consume?
It's not about the duration, it's about the density of the truth. A single sentence, if it's the right one, can change your trajectory for years. Think about it. How many times has a short conversation with someone stuck with you for a decade, whether it was good or bad?
That's true. It's the quality of the signal, not the length of the broadcast.
Exactly. And the huddle implies community. It's not a lecture, it's a gathering. If I get my head right, I'm a better teammate to you. If you get your head right, you're better for your family. It ripples out.
The clock is definitely ticking. Well, for our listeners, maybe it's time to get into Huddle, reset the strategy, and make the next play count. Thanks for discussing the YouTube channel In Da Huddle with us today.
Always a pleasure. See you on my YouTube channel In Da Huddle. Just click the link and have an inspired day.